Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Warhammer Tabletop RPG. We're so glad you could join us this week. As usual, we are joined this week by Mr. Seesaw.
Yo.
We are joined by Mr. George 69.
As always, it is I, George 69.
We are joined by Mr. Maverick.
How it feels to miss a D&D session, to go on a day with autistic fine shit, and nobody will know. There's no proof. So it is on a date, by the way, everyone, with an autistic woman.
We are also joined by Mr. Minovi.
Hi.
And finally, we are joined by Mr. Fetus Lettuce.
Back chud or to be chud? That is the question.
And unfortunately, Tomato is not here. So,
Yeah, he's on a date. We just said that.
yeah.
With his mother.
So
No,
when
with
we
autistic fine shit.
let's say that about his mother.
His mother's not. He's not on a date with his mother.
He's on a date with his mother.
Obsessed.
Okay, so when we last left off, our group was fighting some mercenary bounty hunters down here in the Underhive Caverns, and Mike Honey and Jordan had met a woman who is saying she wants to help them. So,
But she's
Bring
a
it.
prostitute.
but she's a prostitute.
Yeah, she wants to help us, but she's a prostitute, so what help is that, really?
Okay, so starting over from the round it is Mike Honey's turn. So Maverick, it
Wow.
is your turn. What do you want to do?
He needs to focus his inner memory of what he was doing.
I don't remember what I was doing. I'll go into the cave.
You're going into the cave with Rosabella.
Sure, whatever.
Okay. And Minobi, do you want to join them?
Oh, what? Sorry.
Do you want to follow Rosabella and Mike Honey into the cave entrance she came out of?
I don't want to follow. I just want to run past him and go my own way.
Okay.
Come on.
Alright, well, I gotta bring up the other map now.
Whoa.
BRB.
He had to go.
Bro, it did not have to go.
Oh wait, Grok gives me fun. Oh no way, Grok is giving me recommendations for the image.
Okay,
One of them
so
is add glowing eyes.
So you enter this kind of cavernous cave area with a bunch of various rocks and things lying about. So, alright. So you go in, it's your movement action, so where do you want to go?
Alright, okay.
She's gonna keep walking straight ahead, so
Alright, where am I? I don't see myself.
you're right there.
Oh, over here, I see. I mean, where am I supposed to go, really? There's only straight ahead.
Okay.
Let me do our perception check, actually.
Sure.
That's an 8 and half my level. That's like, what, 15? 15, yeah.
15. Yeah, you can tell by walking around that that this place hasn't been unaffected by its fair share of Underhive violence. You can see various barricades and things trying to ward people from entering, but you don't see any other people in the area you're entering in besides Rosabella and Mr. Jordan, who's kind of running ahead of both you and Rosabella, just running into the cave. So, anything else?
Minova and I are almost as much chuds as each other. Wow. We're chuddy buddies. Wow.
Anyway, no, I'm good. I follow Rosabella. I go forward.
Okay, so that's as far as you can go, so over it. Okay, so next turn it is Miss Mercy's turn, so she is to roll. -15 -5. Okay, so she hits now for location 4, that is torso. Torso and 5 plus 5 plus 12. Alright, so Vetus, are you there?
He's definitely.
Alright, I'll just
He's deafened. Interesting.
There's no proof.
Okay, so she's not going to do any of her other actions, so next turn, Seesaw, it is your turn, so what do you want to do?
I want to do what's it called? Observation, investigation, perception check. Yeah.
Okay, you want to do a perception check, alright.
Yeah, to see if we finally see this son of a beach.
Sure, give me a d20.
Yeah. 15.
Plus half your level.
22. 23. Wait, yeah. 22.
Alright, 22, so, alright, you can't exactly tell where she is, but you can just tell that on that big rock in the corner, there appears to be, it looks like it like maybe some dust has been moved around. It looks like there's been some human activity up there in comparison to all the other rocks, but you can't really see any particular thing in particular. Just that one rock looks more disturbed than all the rest.
Yeah, well, it's floating in the air, so yeah, it is a bit more disturbing, isn't it?
Okay, so anything else you want to do? You still have a movement and offensive
The
action.
rock. I will approach the rock.
Sure. You can get all the way up to it with your movement action, so.
Yeah, I'm going. I'm gonna rock him. Rock him. Whoa! Where did I go?
You're right there.
There's something weird with this rock, though, because
You can't see it?
I mean, it's like floating.
There are no rocks, only balls.
Here, does if it really bothers you here, let me see if I can fix it.
The bothered one.
There.
There we go. Okay, makes sense.
Yep. Careful, dude.
Yeah. I want to enter this beach. I'm not afraid of you.
Oh, and I think when I unlocked it, where the hell did she go?
You unlock her. She's free. She's free.
Yeah, alright. Okay, so you want to climb up on top of
Yeah, yeah.
the rock? Alright.
I wanna get.
Let's say you
properly
were there. The
present.
furthest you can get is there.
Sure.
Okay, so you have an offensive action. So anything else you want to do?
Do I see anything new?
No. From where you are up on the rock, it's in pretty near complete darkness. Besides the residual of the
Okay.
fire that Miss Lysander casts in the floor.
Right. I'm not able to shoot grease from there.
Mr. Grake, let me see. You might. No, he's just behind the rock. So
But I'll pass then.
okay. After Seesaw, it is Mr. Grake's turn. So Grake is going to. Hold on. He I think needs to make some. Yes, he needs to take 2 bleed. Takes 1, 2. Okay. It takes 2 damage to torso HP. Okay. And now Mr. Grake is going to. He will use his reaction. He's going to use his med pack to heal his right arm for 5 health. And he is going to use his currently healed right arm to attack Mr. Corvinus in melee. Let's see if he hits. 10, that is a hit. Location. Torso. George, do you want to block him?
Yes.
Alright, what are you gonna block him with?
The ghost sword. I got the 40.
Sure. Nope, alright, you don't. Alright. So, let me see. His melee is 10 plus. So he deals 19 damage to your torso, George.
-5.
Yes, -5 because you're behind cover into the. Yep. Okay. Does he want to move? No, he doesn't want to move. He's gonna keep standing there, drunkenly waving his sword at you. Okay. Next turn. Save this map.
Shit, the music crashed.
Yeah, it's because we changed maps.
This is so crazy. That's crazy.
It won't let me pause it, so I'll just turn the volume down to 0. So, okay, so we're back on this map. Anovi, it is currently your turn. So, what do you want to do?
I want to. Hmm. I want to.
The music stops.
I know it was glitching because we changed map, so I just turned the mute on.
Yeah, I'm just saying it just stopped.
Oh well. I should be able to fix it once we go back to the other map. But anyways, so what do you want to do?
I'd like to move where the arrow is going.
Sure. You can get up to there, and there's a big archway going over you with some gravel and rocks on the floor. Yeah, that's as far as you can get. So anything else you want to do? You still have a offensive and a free action.
I would like to. I would like to. I would like to pull out my mining laser.
Sure. All right. What do you want to do with it?
Rock and stone.
I'd like to point it at the ceiling.
Okay, sure. You
The
point your
archway.
mining
Oh,
laser at the ceiling. What
aw.
do you want to do?
Of the archway, I would like to start mining.
Interesting.
At the ceiling directly above you?
Not directly above me, just at the archway. I would like to knock down the archway.
Okay,
'cause
sure.
I think
Sure. Give me a d20. See if you hit.
where's the dice?
All the dice are down here by the calculator. And also, I found this interesting die. Look, roll this d6.
Yeah,
It's
I have one of those. It's a location die.
Yeah.
10.
10 plus half of your level, so that is 17. Yeah, you managed to shoot the mining laser at the ceiling with enough precision that you're not hit by the falling rocks.
Great job, Minobi.
So yeah, you're shooting at the laser, and the various rocks are crashing down around you. All the sedimentary rocks in particular are being vaporized by the mining laser. Not that many, but
Wow, this reminds me of Minecraft.
okay.
And I am done.
Alright, that's it. Alright. You just fix the thumbnail. Okay, thumbnail has been fixed. Okay, and save. Okay, so back here, it is now Lysander's turn, so we will do a perception check. No, alright. Okay, so she is going to cast her Sacred Fire. Tensai. And she rolled a 20s. Can I draw on the rock? I can't. No. You'll just have to imagine a red circle, like right there on the very top of the rock. Up in order. I don't know why, but when I unlock the rock, her character model just like falls through. Where is it?
She's right here.
What?
His model is right here. Yeah, you have selected like a bunch of stuff. You have Mercy, you
Probably
have
not
the Rock, and
talking
you have
about my
Sisu.
model.
Yeah, no.
Merci. Merci.
Yeah, no. There's
Hop
Mercy.
on it.
All right.
Yeah, there's the invisible character. I saw it.
Okay. There. Yeah, and
Hold on over
for
there.
some reason I can't put her on top of the rock. It doesn't work. But anyways,
I can be.
Are there any moves I have to make?
no, but your turn is next. But anyways, so yeah, once Miss Lysander does the psychic fire on top of the rock, you can clearly see next to you, Seesaw, that there is a person in kind of like a camouflage suit covered in the rocks from the cavern piled on top of them, very close next to you. She is like right there, but she's like right there. Okay. So let's see.
Such a nice laptop.
Can Lysander see her? She rolled.
Wait, did something happen?
What do you mean?
Did something happen?
Nothing ever happens.
I think something's happened. See, so did something happen?
No.
But anyways,
Oh my god.
that is the end of Lysander's turn. So next turn, all right, Fetus, it is your turn. What does Astra want to do?
What's the situation? Are we in combat?
Yes, Corvinus is currently fighting Mr. Grake, and Lysander and Seesaw have found the sniper perched up on that rock up there, covered in a camouflage suit.
Yeah.
Fellow party members, where is my assistance needed?
Just kill anything that's fighting us.
The fight. Where's the fight at?
I mean, there's one right there, and the sniper's over there on the rock.
You should deal with Mr. Grake, who is 1 versus 1.
We're
I
dealing
would
with
like to
Mr. Grake.
Alright, so you want to run over to him and fight him, or do you want to shoot him, or what do you want to do?
Yeah.
You want to shoot him?
No.
No?
I want to hit him with my power sword.
He has a blade that breaks stuff, just so you know.
What?
He has a monomolecular blade that if he gets blocked or does block, it breaks whatever weapon is being blocked with.
Oh.
You
I
can
don't have a gun or anything.
you could ask
Kind of
one,
useless.
you could ask one of your teammates for a gun, or just attack with something you don't
Hold on,
mind a
I have
chance
a-
being broken.
I have a combi plasma gun. What does that do?
Yeah, that is a
Shoot it.
gun.
I shoot it at him.
Okay, sure. So you were right. You can just write on your character sheet for ease the combi plasma gun that is. It's 2d6 plus 4 or 1d20 heat damage. But anyways,
2d6
plus 4 or 1d20 heat damage.
plus 4 1d20 heat damage.
No, here.
What?
I'll just copy and send it to you.
It's 2d6 plus 4 or 1d20.
Or. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it basically has a choice of if you want to do regular damage or just heat damage.
High explosive anti-tank. Got it.
You get the guarantee 6 damage from the D6 and 4.
Alright, so which do you want to shoot him with?
1d20 heat damage.
Sure. Okay, give me a d20, see if you hit.
18.
Yep, that is a hit. Roll for location.
4.
4, that is torso. Okay, now roll for damage.
Come on. No.
1. Okay, so you deal 1 heat damage to his torso.
GG.
Wow.
Well, he's probably like, it's his torso though, so like it hurts more. He die. He like backs up.
Okay, so you still have a free action and a movement action if you want to do anything.
I tell him that was only a fraction. I want to do an intimidation roll, and I said that was only a fraction of what I could have done to your torso,
Okay,
and
so
you should retreat in order to save your life.
okay,
I will take your wife. I will take your wife. I say to him.
okay, sure. Give me an intimidation roll.
9.
9 plus half of strength and half of charisma.
Half of strength and half of charisma.
Yeah, for intimidation rolls.
Okay. That would be plus 15.
Plus 15. Okay, so that equals 26. Are you offering any money in this intimidation?
No, I'm saying I will take your
Okay.
wife.
He's doing the opposite. He will take his money.
I will take your wife. Is what I say.
Okay, well, he kind of drunkenly ignores you and flashes his mercenary car, and he yells back, "I don't listen to no bitch, especially if they're not offering me any kind of compensation."
I'm gonna pay you 50
Hey,
bucks to fuck
he's
off.
gonna die. Big death. That's the end of my turn then.
Okay. Next turn. After Aster, it is Corvinus's turn. So George, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Okay. First, I will shoot at Grake.
Sure, give me a
Check.
d20, see if he hits. 19, that is a hit. Okay. I'm gonna ask you to do a location roll, but I want to ask, do you want me to spawn the location roll die? Because I
No,
have
it
this
doesn't
as a
matter.
saved
Oh,
object
yeah.
now.
Sure.
Okay, that is right arm. And give me a roll for damage.
Oh, fuck.
Did you roll 3 6s?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the total damage?
Hold on. I have to roll like 17 different die for my damage. Okay, it's 54.
54, and is it heat damage? Just regular?
No, just normal damage.
Okay. 54 damage to right arm. Okay, so right arm goes back down to 0. Okay. Okay, so you still have a movement action and a free action. Anything else you want to do?
Yes, I wanna use the ability of the glaive, and I wanna put a wall around Grake.
Around him in a
Capture them
circle?
for 1 turn. Yeah.
Okay, sure. So let me get this.
Water wall.
There.
A bit smaller, but you get it. There you go.
Yep, alright. And he just kind of yells profanity at you, and he says, I knew you fucking bastards weren't loyal to the Emperor practicing witchcraft and sorcery.
I respond with.
I will take your wife.
No, not that. I respond with every advantage for victory.
Okay.
Lysander will remember that.
And that's the end of the time for your turn, unless you want to use a movement action.
No, I'll stay right here.
Okay. So after Corvinus, it is Tomater's turn, but he is not here, so...
I can't believe I'm better than this.
Somebody should call Tomater and ask him how his date is going.
Alright, so back to the other area with Rosabella. Actually, wait, I should ask Maverick, do you want to follow her?
I don't really have a choice in the matter.
Okay. So anyways, you come up to where...
Actually, where did Minovi shoot his rockets at? Exactly.
Right to where you went.
I see.
So yeah,
So-
she walks up to Mr. Jordy Jordan, and she goes, could you please stop shooting the ceiling for a little bit so we could get through?
I'm not. You just lying for no reason.
So you
I didn't do anything.
Ninjas just lie for no reason.
so you just want to gaslight him.
Yeah.
Bro,
I'm
just
not
typing
partaking.
shit.
If he manages to, I'll let him do it.
Ninja's just typing shit.
The funniest thing is, you can imagine Minovi just holding the mining laser
Yeah.
while saying all that.
Okay, so you're not currently shooting at the roof right now, then?
I'm not. No, I've got the laser hidden.
Okay.
The hider.
Alright, so they managed to just walk through
Both
to
your
the other
hands are
side of
behind
the
your
arch.
back. I'm not doing anything.
Do you want to go with her?
No, I've got my own plan.
Okay.
No,
That's
no.
Okay, so let's see.
Well, it's Minecraft. You can do whatever you want.
He's right.
Hey.
He's right.
Let's see. It's a world without
is-
limits.
Minecraft movie, you can do whatever you want.
Minovi about to just straight line, straight through. Through the mountains.
Okay, so it goes back around. So... Oh no, it doesn't. For gore.
The Forgorer.
Ninja's just for gore for no reason.
Yeah, it's actually Maverick's turn next because he's top of the initiative list.
I'm the top of the predators. I'm the apex predator.
Okay, so Maverick it is.
You want to see what I'm packing? Want to see Kino?
But
Did he
anyways,
say you want? Did he say? Do you want to see what I'm packing?
I'm looking for a
Yeah,
girl with a
yeah,
big
I'm packing
package.
up,
I'm at a
I
pretty big
see.
disadvantage.
I'm packing. I'm packing. I'm packing things in these moving bags.
The pack.
Big
I
things.
see.
Okay, so Maverick, you want to just keep going?
I do want to. I want to ask Rosabella where we're going first. Whoa.
The Packer. But
Getting
anyways,
gun, watch out.
I
okay,
think this would
so,
be pretty. I think this is gonna be funny. I think this is gonna be funny.
so she So she responds, she says, I have a secure camp up ahead where we'll be safe.
I want to ask her, are you sure we can get out?
You know,
There might be an there might be a,
Even.
cave-in, exactly.
Wait. I'm packing. Wait. I'm packing, everybody.
I'm also
The
packing
packer. The packer.
she says,
You do not have anything to switch with that. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself. Okay.
I thought
Keep
that
going.
would make it way more funny.
but anyways, she says, yeah, if we have to, there's just a wooden wall over there that we could leave through. And she points over towards her left.
Okay, I wanna look at her and I wanna say, are you absolutely sure that if there's a cave-in we can get out?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I burned your eyes with that.
She says, yeah, there's never been a cave-in in this area before.
There just was. I want to point behind me and say there just was.
Nah, that was there. That was there.
She says no and points up at the top of the thing and points out that they're kind of in a very big cavern right now, and she says even if the rocks on these kind of outcroppings fall down, the wall up there is made of solid oromite of the barrier of the hive city, so it's not going to collapse.
All right, well, Emperor be with us. Let's go.
Alright, well, off to my grave.
Then I tell her to lead the way.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't grab the. I could have had the Polska hat with it. Would have been Kino.
Okay, so for the sake of time, do you just want to go there, or do you want to get all the way to the camp? It's only one more movement action.
I think
we
they
can do
should-
it.
They should not fast travel.
We need to hecking go.
Okay,
Okay, we
sure.
don't fast travel then.
Okay, sure. All right, I'll save.
The fast traveler. The expedient journey.
Can we just like move all our turns on that map?
Yeah, that'd be a nice.
Instead of just like constantly switching.
But we're in a fucking fight right now. If you did
Um,
run away
after-
and fight,
After this
Well,
round,
okay.
turns on this map, and then we all everyone else.
no, hold,
Let them finish the fight and we can continue.
wait, hold on, Minobi. We can do that because after this round, it'll be 2 rounds since you left combat on the thing, so you'll drop combat, and that means that we can just do your map and then this map and so on, since you'll be on a different combat table.
Awesome.
Okay, so after Maverick's turn, it is Mercy's turn. So
Hop on.
Hop on Overwatch.
she
no,
is
don't crash Tomato's date.
quickly going to kind of stand up out of the cover of her camouflage cloak. Yeah. She is going to quickly whip up her sniper rifle around towards Mr. Agerson and shoot. 17, that is a hit.
Quickly, Agrisan, dodge.
Right leg, or sorry, right arm, and damage. 18 plus 12, that equals 30.
30.
Alright, so you take 30 damage to your right arm.
Right.
She is going to use her. Actually, let's see. Wait. No, she doesn't. But she's going to use her movement action and run to here. Yeah, that's as far as she can get.
Whoa. I just make the die red and there is no hit location. Easy.
Okay, so end of Mercy's turn. Alright, Seesaw, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
I want to shoot the bitch.
You want to shoot her? Okay, give me a d20 roll.
12 plus level.
12 plus 7, 19. Wow. And minus 5 because she's in the darkness right now, but that is still a hit. 18. Okay, so give me a location roll. You can use either die if you... 5. That is torso. Okay, and give me damage roll.
2d20. I'm doing the power talents. 5 times damage when damaging torso.
The power talons are a melee thing.
Oh yeah, right. What was the next good thing for this thing?
Just so you guys know, using the actual d6 with the locations is a
Let's
better
use,
is a 0.33% chance
4d10s,
better.
the paired laser gauntlets.
Sure. Alright, give me a damage roll.
Yeah. Let me just put all the d10s at the same spot here. I can roll them together. 26 heat.
26 heat damage.
How
to
many
torso.
turns? Is it going to be a while until my turn?
Yeah, 2 hours.
You are 3 turns away.
Okay.
So yeah,
I
you
can-
have
you can
like
skip when that
you have
turn
like
ends.
5 or 10 minutes. Between 5 and 10 minutes.
Okay.
Depending on how quick they go. But anyway, so alright, so that was 26 heat to right arm. No, to torso. 26 heat to torso. Okay. Okay, so 4. Okay. So you shoot her in the torso. You still have a movement action and a free action. Anything else you want to do?
Nah, I'm good.
Next turn. It is Rocky's turn, so his 2 arms are currently disabled, so he needs to do 3 bleed damage. He's going to use another med pack on his right arm. Healing for 11. Okay, so there's a water wall around him, so he can't really move. So let's see. Can he do anything, or is he just gonna pass? Yeah. I'm sure he is going to just take a big swig of his bottle of vodka and just kind of point it at you menacingly. And he's gonna say, when they find your corpse, this will be up your ass.
Go through.
Corvinus is unaffected by the threat.
I wasn't listening. Say it again.
He took a big swig of his bottle of vodka and then he pointed the bottle at you and said, when they find your corpse, this will be up your arse.
I respond to that with it'd be a waste to your drink, don't you think?
He kind of reacts like a bit shocked. He's like, I'm planning to drink it all.
You're gonna put it up my ass and then you're gonna drink, you freak? Weirdo.
Is that how you want to respond to him?
I don't think I would respond with such an unhinged response.
Put me on the speaker.
Okay, so that is the end of Grakia's turn. Alright, so... Save... Load. Okay, so it's been 2 rounds, and there's no more enemies on the map, so both Mike Honey and Jordy Jordan have dropped combat. Okay, but it is...
Minecraft dropper.
So you both can do your turn simultaneously if you want, but it is technically Minovi's turn. So Minovi, is there anything you want to do?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I would like to dig. I would like to mine through this wall, through this right here.
Sure, you can do that. Give me a d20, see if you hit.
7.
Yeah, you managed to begin kind of shooting through the rocks as the sedimentary rocks melt and the non-sedimentary rocks kind of fall around at your feet. You make a hole like about, say about that deep into it. I'm gonna try to drop you and see if I can get you. I can still get you there. Alright. So yeah, you get about that deep into rock wall. So, alright. Anything else you gonna do for a free action for your turn?
I would like to vox everyone and say, I'm mining.
I thought you were gonna say I'm mining diamonds.
You should have said that. You should have said that.
I am a miner.
Where?
Oh. Okay, but anyway, so Maverick, anything else you want to do? You want to get all the way to the camp?
I want to ask in the Vox first. What are you mining for?
Not too sure, to be honest. Rock.
Okay, just pick them up. There's a bunch of rocks.
I need a bunch of cobblestone.
I see,
Shiny
I see.
rock.
Okay, and I wanna tell the beautiful woman of the night that we should probably hurry up because
Okay.
our ogre friend is going nuts.
Okay, so as you enter her camp, you can hear kind of like just a gentle, soft humming. In addition, you see a lot of kind of how do I put this? A lot of beggarly looking people just kind of going about their business. You know, they're minding their own tent. There's people going in and out. You can hear some subtle sounds of moaning and things like that, but she walks over to her tent and she says,
Oh right, I
Here,
was muted. I
take off
said
your pants.
moaning. Ew.
yeah, she says, here, quick, come inside and I can tend to you.
Damn, she didn't say take off your pants. Unbelievable.
That sounds like bait. That's bait.
I Hmm.
Hmm.
I'm not really injured, miss.
She said, she says, "Oh, but I saw you in that big explosion. You must be tired. Please come in."
No, I would rather, I would rather look around. I want to do some loitering first.
It's loitering. Hold on. She is going to. 12 km. She she kind of glances around in a in an obvious way and looks at you, and she lifts up just kind of a little bit of fabric on her hip, revealing some vials and things, and she says, "I have some stim packs. It can make the experience a lot more entertaining." And
Hey,
for
you,
her persuasion roll, she got
TRP.
12 plus half of charisma, so
Oh lord, I'm gonna fail this. God damn it.
Go ERP.
she gets a 21 in total. So give me
Ah,
a persuasion roll.
There's no hope unless I get like a good fucking roll. Okay, we're back.
18 plus half your charisma.
18 plus 11, 29.
Yeah, so you're not convinced by her enticement of drugs. So all right, anything else you want to do?
I want to tell her that I insist that I would rather loiter around first.
ERP failed. It's over.
Okay, well she just kind of stands there. Anywhere in this camp you want to go in particular?
I want to roll a perception, though I have an idea of where I want to go first.
Sure, give me a perception check.
It's a 6 plus 7. So 13.
Okay, so 13. Yeah, I'll say you look around and you can see various, ragamuffin-looking people going about their business, going in and out of tents and stuff like that. None really seem to be paying any attention to you or Rosie Bella. So where do you want to go?
I would like to go up here first. Because oh, what the fuck? What the fuck?
What?
Secret! Anyway, I want to. What the fuck? Why am I falling through?
I don't think it's textured, but anyways.
That's stupid.
Wait, hold on. Can you do that? Let me see. Goggles. Should be under physics, right? Physics, mastering.
Don't worry. Like this is good enough.
Okay, so yeah, you go up on the little thing, and you get a 13 in perception. So yeah, you notice as you go on kind of a very ornate horn with it's kind of on a pedestal, and there are vague designs on a tapestry behind it, and you can hear that the horn is the one emitting the faint humming sound.
I want to turn to Rosabella. I want to ask her what that is.
Um, 17 plus. He gets a 26. Maverick, can you give me a deception roll, please?
17 plus 11.
Alright, 17 plus 11. She very clearly lies to you and says, it's nothing. It's just an artifact of the camp that we found down here. But you can tell that she's clearly lying. Her or the horn?
To the horn.
Sure, yeah. So yeah, you're right up next to this horn. So what do you want to do?
The following. Let me think about it. There's no shade nearby, is there? There's shade underneath there, but there's no shade where I'm at right now, is what I'm asking.
No, the area you're lit right now is currently lit by the big bonfire light in the center of the area of this cavern.
I want to take the horn in my hand.
Sure.
I want to see if it keeps emitting the sound.
It does, but also give me a resilience roll really quick.
I'm resilient.
5 plus half your charisma. Or not
I think
charisma,
that's-
not charisma, sorry,
I
constitution.
know, don't worry. I think it's also 11, but I gotta check real quick. Let me go to... Take it easy, Paka.
Sorry. I don't know why all my stuff is so dusty, dude. It's disgusting.
Give me a second. It's
Disgusting.
Warhammer 40k base sheet right here.
Everything's so
Okay,
dusty.
so half my constitution, right?
Yep, half your constitution.
Okay, so it's 5 plus 11, 17. 17, 16. Sorry.
Yeah, you managed to pick up the horn with no problems, and yeah, you can tell that it's still emitting this kind of faint like humming in the back of your ears, but it gets somewhat louder as you pick it up, and you can definitely tell that despite it having no obvious like air going into it, it's the one emitting the sound. It's the thing emitting the sound.
Okay, this is probably stupid of me to ask, because this is not a Warhammer, based thing, but I want to question myself. I want to think to myself. I want to ponder, is this a chaos artifact?
I think that would be an intuition check.
Yeah, I'll roll one. 19 plus half my psi, right?
No, an intuition check is just a d20, but yeah.
19.
But yeah, from all your knowledge of the demonic and chaos as a whole, this thing appears to not be technologically created whatsoever. It appears to be somewhat sorcerous in origin.
All right, I want to take that and I want to go to her.
All right.
And I want to hold it in my hand, make sure she doesn't try and take it from me, and I want to tell her, "This is chaos."
This is chaos. She pulls out her dick. That's chaos. She pulls out her dick. It says that's chaos.
You call that chaos? Now this is chaos.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna do one thing and then we're going back to the other map. So anyways, so
If you want, we can go to the other map now, and I can do it after.
no, it's fine. She is not really going to respond, but she is going to yeah, she is going to enter combat and
What the fuck?
do an initiative roll.
You need to get that thing out of the. I've got a plan.
Okay.
19
Hold on
plus
tight to it. I've got a plan.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 19 plus
Is the plan blowing into it? Because I'm thinking of blowing into it.
What's what you mean by this?
We need to get it out of there first. I've got a
Okay,
plan.
fair enough.
And it involves my curse.
Wait, what?
Okay, so Maverick, Maverick, can you give me an initiative roll?
An initiative roll. Yes, sir. Oh god, she got a 19?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's me.
No, that was her.
Oh. Ah!
3 plus half your charisma.
14. I'm 14.
Okay. And she is going to attempt to grab the horn out of your hand.
Hold on tight.
I'll try my best.
For her agility roll, she got a 12. Can you give me an agility roll really quick, Maverick?
Come on, Mike Honey. Oh my god, Mike Honey! 11.
Yeah, so she quickly grabs the horn out of your hand and tosses it back into her tent
That's a
behind her.
steal! Hey!
That wasn't stealing. She wasn't doing it sneakily.
What?
You just held it up to her and said, "What is this?" And she
No,
just
no.
she just
I was
quick-
not holding that up. Evil. Okay, Cole's Jewing me. Cole's Jewing me again. Okay.
That wasn't a steal. She wasn't doing it sneakily at all. That's why she started
Okay.
combat. But
Evil.
anyways, let me save this. Okay.
When I'm in a being chosen by God competition, and my opponent is Cole.
Blessed and Protestant pill.
No, you're chosen by the God of the Old Testament.
That's the same God,
my
blessed and
phone,
Protestant
maybe.
pill. Okay.
No, you're blessed by the God of the Old Testament. No, actually, how would I put this?
British
You're
people, the real Israelites.
so no, you're blessed by the God of rabbinic Judaism. There you go. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm blessed by an atheist God.
You reject the New Testament competition award. Oh fucking God! Continue.
Okay, so it is
You
Mercy's
get what I'm
turn.
trying to say? I'm calling you Jewish.
Yeah. Okay, so George, how much longer does your water wall last?
End of my turn.
Okay, so Mercy is
I'll be back,
going
by the
to. He is going to. Run over to here. And she is going to throw a frag grenade, trying to aim between Yergi and Astra. $18, that is a hit. And damage of a frag grenade is 3, 6, 5, 8, 9. Alright, his feet is here.
Yeah, but he's muted.
Yeah.
There's no proof.
You take 9 proximity damage, and so does Mater.
I give the mater damage.
No, you both take 9 proximity damage.
How do I damage him?
No, I'm just gonna tell him in the thing.
On what?
The way
Just
proximity
9 doubles.
Proximity damage works when you take it, you can distribute it amongst your body parts any way you want, as long as the total equals 9.
On my
Okay.
armor.
Yeah, and it goes to armor first.
I'll do left arm, I guess.
You can distribute it any way you want, but you can do it all in one place if you want. But anyways, so yeah, that's the end of Mercy's turn. So Seesaw, it is your turn. So what do you want to do?
I want to keep on firing.
All right, you want to shoot at Mercy? Okay, give me a d20 roll. See if you hit.
Yeah.
16, that is a hit. Give me a location roll. 9. That is left arm. Okay, give me damage.
I'll do the 4 d10s again. Oops. What did I roll? 14. 14 8.
14 heat damage to left arm. Okay. 14 heat damage to left. Okay, after her, it is Mr. Rocky's turn. Can't really do any.
Are we back?
What do you mean? Oh,
Are we back?
we're so back.
There we go.
Is we back?
Is we back?
Okay. Okay, end of his turn, Lysander's turn.
Oh, Samita's awake.
Well,
Let me just ping him and say, "Good morning, Samita." At Samita. Good morning. Zop.
okay, so Lysander is going to run over there, and she is going to try to shoot. Mercy. She hits location. 15. Left leg. $17 damage to left leg. Okay.
Oh my god, you're 6 to die.
The wife. Okay, after Lysander, it is Astra's turn. So, Fetus, it is your turn. What do you want to do? Fetus, you there?
Attack.
You want to
Well
just you want to shoot? Okay. You want me to roll for you?
I'm here.
Sure. All right. Give me a roll.
11.
11 plus half your level. Yep, that's a hit. Roll for location. 5. That is torso. Okay. Roll for damage.
No. Wow.
2 heat damage to torso. You're
Stupid.
getting really bad damage rolls, but all right. So. Okay, anything else? You still have a movement and a free action.
That's it. That's it.
Okay. Alright, after Astra, it is Corvinus' turn. So, George, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Okay. I will. I will move from here.
Sure, where do you want to go?
Uh, I think I wanna go like right here.
Yeah, you can definitely get to there.
I don't see any rock, so I don't know where a rock is.
Oh, there's some crystals on the floor in between you and Mercy that would give cover to just your legs, but do you want to do your bonus if you go there?
Yes.
Alright,
That's
can you
perfect.
6 roll?
2.
2. Okay, so 2 damage mitigation. Alright, so you have a free action and an offensive action. Anything else you want to do?
Yes. I wanna shoot at Mercy.
Sure.
Hold on.
Give me a d20 CVA.
11.
11 plus, yep, that is a, wait, 11 plus 7, that's 18 minus 5. No, she's currently in the dark, so that is a miss.
Okay.
There's one
Oh my
way.
god! I just realized how larpy what you said is. Oh my god.
I just saw it on Twitter.
That's funny. That's really good though.
Let's see. Anything else I want to do?
You still have a free action.
Hold on. I think I'm gonna use a medkit
Sure.
on my torso.
Sure. Give me the proper roll.
11.
Alright, so you heal for 11. And I believe your water wall goes away.
Yes.
And next turn, it is Mater's turn, and he's gonna go, wow, that's crazy.
He's
Wow.
gonna go wild. Well, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. End of that round on this match. So. Alright, let's quickly just do this. Manovi, anything you want to do?
I want to continue mining some.
Sure, give me a d20, see if you hit. Yep, alright, so yeah. Easily hit, and like about 3/4 the way through.
Surely I could just get through. What if I roll high enough damage, can I get through? Because it's 3d20 damage. If I roll high enough damage, can I get through?
Yeah, that's a fairly good point. Alright, sure. So you got 17 to hit. Give me damage roll then.
14, 60, 36.
6. Yeah, I'll say you get like 99% of the way through. You're able to, you make a hole on the other side, but it's about as big enough for like an arm to reach through.
I'm gonna do a perception check through the hole.
Sure, give me a d20.
15.
That's half of your level, so that is 22. Yeah, as you peer through the hole, like a humming sound kind of like fills your ears, and you can see various people going about their business, going in and out of their tents, just doing things like hanging clothes on clotheslines, things like that. You can hear the sounds of some subtle moaning and other things like that. So, any last things you want to do for your turn?
Did mining count as an offensive action?
Yes, using the mine laser was an offensive action. Yeah.
Sad. Okay, I had to. Actually, wait. I want to shout through the hole to cause a distraction. I want to attract attention to myself.
Whoa.
Sure. Give me a d20.
12.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you managed to yell out through the hole just a bunch of random nonsense about whatever you want.
Help! I was just teleported here. I'm
Whoa.
trapped. Help!
Whoa.
I'm
s-
stuck.
So yeah, Mr. Mike Honey and Miss Rosie Bella definitely do hear you and notice you, but whether Mike Honey wants to react or not, that's up to him.
This
I wanna roll a-
is your opportunity to take it.
I want to roll a perception check.
Sure.
I want to roll a perception check specifically about the size of the hole. 14.
Yeah, you see that Mr. Jordy Jordan has kind of used his mining laser to drill through the stalagmites from on the ground, and he has created a hole about the size of an abhuman's arm, about the size of about the size of a normal person's like calf. So
I see. I get it. Okay. All right.
okay, so next turn it is Rosie Bella's turn in combat. So
How? Unfair.
she rolled high on the initiative.
She already. Unfair. Unreal.
Not fair.
But anyways, so it is her turn. She is going to do a reaction. Very poorly. Alright, so 4 plus. So 13. Maverick, can you give me a seduction roll?
Are we serious right now?
Are you serious?
ERP.
9 plus what?
Plus half your charisma.
9 plus 11. Oh,
Are you taking into account the cow?
yes.
The cow doesn't work on seduction rolls.
Why?
Check it. Read it. Conrad Kurz is not really known for his
It's
seduction.
charismatic. It's plus 10 to intimidation, other charismatic rolls. It's a
Oh,
charismatic
okay.
roll.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. You're right. I thought it was just
It's
persuasion.
literally
and
called.
Okay. So 9 plus 11. That is
20.
Yeah, 20. All right. So yeah, she tries to seduce you and fails. She says, "Forget about that horn. It's not important. Just come into the tent with me. It's very important that we mend your wounds."
I'm not
Do you want to
wounded.
reply to her?
Yeah, it's just I'm not wounded. I'll tell her. Tell me what the horn is, and I'll think about her.
She doesn't. She doesn't really say anything in response to you. So, and she also.
You know what?
What?
You know what? I'm gonna lie.
I'm gonna lie.
I'm gonna lie. I want to lie. I
Okay,
want to
but
deceive her. I say, and I want to tell her that. Sure, I'll come with you.
sure, give me a deception check.
Yes, sir. 10 actually. God damn it. Are we serious?
10, so 21.
Right now?
8 plus. Yeah, okay. I didn't imagine Conrad Kurz to be able to seduce people, but alright. So yeah, she turns around and starts walking back into the tent, presuming that you'll follow her, and she passes her turn. So it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Okay, do I know where the horn went?
Yeah, it's literally laying on the ground inside of the tent.
Inside of the tent? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay. I see shade.
Yeah,
I want to go here. I want to turn invisible.
sure.
I want to go get the horn.
Sure, so you go and you pick up the horn. Can you give me a resilience check, please?
Yes. Give me a second. 11 plus...
Half of Constitution.
11.
11 plus 11?
Yes.
22. Yeah, you're completely fine. So, alright, so anything else you want to do?
I want to scream, I'm so fucking horny! And I want to walk out and leave. The joke is that I have the horn.
Okay, so where are you trying to go?
I want to go back the way I came from.
Okay, so you walked in the tent and back out, so you can get a bit further to about there.
Okay, just in case, since this is the most distance I can take, I want to be like here, somewhere here. I want to be under the ramp because she won't imagine that I'm under the ramp.
Sure.
Okay, beautiful.
Anything else? You still have an offensive and a free action.
Offensive and free action. No, I can't do an offensive action that would take me out of stealth and free action. I want to use my Vox and tell my team that something fishy is going on in the cave I am currently inside. And I
Did you
will
mean to
tell.
say something horny was going on?
So true. And and I will tell Jordy Jordan to be prepared for my arrival. We might need to fight our way out.
Prepare for my arrival, worm.
So true. I would never call Jordy Jordan a worm.
Okay,
I'm
so
prepared.
Thank you.
okay, so next thing, save. Okay, so back on this other map, you all hear Mike Honey's voice come over the thing, but in the background you can just hear like a steady, like, humming sound over the entire voice. But anyway, does anyone want to respond to him?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. Okay, so next turn, it's Mercy's turn. She is going to run by Mr. Arake and take him by the hand. And it's there, the furthest she can get is. And she is going to shoot. Six. I see George is currently in the dark. So 6 plus half of her level. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, minus 5. Oh no, that's a miss. So she tries to shoot at Corvinus, but misses her sniper rifle. Okay. That's the end of Mercy's turn. Okay. Seesaw, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Yes. Of course, I want to shoot the bitch again. Yes.
Let me see. Can you see her from there?
If not, I will try to get within.
No, she's currently behind those rocks over there.
Can I get into a better position from here?
Yeah, you just want to try to run over here as far as you can?
Yeah, to get the best possible view, I guess.
Yeah, so you run to over there. You can shoot either of them now, but they're currently in the dark areas of the cave.
God damn it.
So you can try to shoot them if you want.
Yeah, I'll still shoot.
Okay, give me a d20.
18.
18 minus 5 plus half level. Yep, that's a hit. Okay, roll for location.
Yeah. I'll do the 40-20 proximity damage once this time. Paired missile gauntlets this time. Yeah.
Sure.
Let me roll for location. So, but
It doesn't matter if it's
probably doesn't
proximity
matter.
damage.
It's a 20 anyway. Yeah, I'll do the proximity one. The
Sure. Give me a damage roll.
Yep, 40-20 proximity. 47.
Yep, 47. And is it heat damage or just regular?
It's just proximity.
Just proximity. Okay.
damage.
Okay, 47
Yeah.
to both of them. Alright. Okay, and now for Crockett. $47. Please. Okay, you still have a free action. Anything else for your turn?
Nah. I'm
Okay.
good. I'm good.
After Seesaw, it is Graki's turn. He is going to... He's going to try to move closer to Corvinus, but his hand is currently being held by Mercy, so he resolves to just try to do a range
Shipping
attack.
me!
5 plus half of his level. 5 plus 8, that isn't even enough, and minus 5, so yeah. So he tries to shoot Corvinus with a melt-a-gun, but it misses, so... He is going to keep running with Mercy. Let's see how far can they get there. Okay. Next turn, it is Lysander's turn, so Lysander is going to run after them. Vetus, you're near enough to her. Do you want to run with her? Are you see there?
Vetus, what's this?
You're muted if you are there.
Yeah,
Yeah, do you want to run along with Lysander?
sure.
Okay. So she is going to run after them. Go to her. Okay, has Lysander taken any meaningful damage? No, not really. Okay, so Lysander will pass her turn. Theus, it is your turn. What does Astra want to do?
Shoot the cunt again.
She is currently behind a large rock in the thing. You're gonna have to move if you want to try.
Okay.
You want to move into line of sight?
I mean, aren't we supposed to be killing her? Or killing it or something?
I mean, that's up to you all, but they confronted you and they said they wanted something from one of the people in your group, but it devolved into violence.
I'll progress the plot and just keep moving, I guess.
Sure, you want to go as far as you can?
Yeah.
Sure. So you can get all the way up to them if you want to.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to shoot her, or what do you want to do?
I don't know.
You want to shoot at Mercy or maybe Rocket?
Are they
Either
our
one?
friends?
No.
Oh.
Your bounty hunter is currently in a fight with you all.
Do they have the thing that deletes my sword?
That would be Grake as the monomolecular sword.
Okay, so I kill Mercy?
If you want to,
You
yeah.
guys want me to kill Mercy? You want me to kill the best Mercy?
The best Mercy.
Okay,
Sure.
hit her with my power
I'll
sword.
kill the dungeon master. No.
I'm gonna kill the best Mercy.
Sure, give me a d20, see if you hit.
9.
Okay, 9 plus half of your level, that equals... You're level 15 currently, so yeah, plus 7. 9, 10, 11, 12, that's 16, and minus 5. Are you doing a melee attack or a ranged attack?
Melee.
Okay, yeah, then that is still a hit, so give me a location roll.
12.
12, that is right arm. Okay, let me see if she blocks it. She does not. So, alright, give me a damage roll.
One plus 28. 29.
So 29 damage to her right arm. Yeah, it was 12. So right arm. Alright. 29 to right arm. Alright, so the armor is broken and... Okay. You break the armor on her right arm and deal some damage. Okay, so you still have a free action if there's anything you want to do before your turn ends.
That's it.
Okay. So George, it is your turn. What does Corvinus want to do?
I don't have direct line of sight, right?
No, not right now.
Okay. I wanna move over here somewhere behind the rocks.
Sure. Kind of short rocks, so again, they're only giving you cover to your legs.
Yep.
Okay.
5.
5 mitigating damage. Okay, so you have a free action and an offensive action. Anything else you want to do?
Yes. I would like to shoot at these guys.
You're
I'll
shooting?
go for Grake.
Sure. Alright. Give me a d20, see if you hit. Let's see, 17 plus 7, that equals 24 minus 5, 19. Yep, that's a hit. Alright, roll for location. 19, right leg. Alright, roll for damage.
42.
42 to right leg. Okay. So let's see. That destroys all the armor. 42 minus 13, 32, 29. All right. Okay, so you destroy all the armor on her right leg and deal some significant damage to her right leg's HP. Alright, so you still have a free action. Anything you want to do before the turn ends?
No thanks.
No thanks, bro.
I get it.
Okay, so next turn.
All right. Let's go. Get him in, Ovi.
Sure, so Manovi, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Do I see any civilian, any people?
Yeah, you see a lot of people milling about and going about their business.
I want to throw my what's it called? My cursed knife at one of the people.
Sure, that is your free action, so wait, are you throwing it as an offensive action or just as a free action? Like, are you throwing it blade first or hilt first?
The blade.
Okay, so you're doing it as an offensive action. So, okay, give me an initiative roll.
Wait, how does it work?
If you're just doing it as a free action, if it hits the person or touches them, it won't deal any damage. But
But they'll what's that position?
what?
What's that position?
Yes, if you're doing it, no matter what, if you're doing it as a free action or an offensive action or a free action, you will swap the position.
Okay,
But
I want the free action.
okay, so give me a roll.
Come on.
5. No. So you kind of just throw the knife and it kind of hits the tent. Next to them, and as soon as it rolls onto the ground, it immediately pops back into your hand.
You switch
Okay.
places with the tent.
I want to then just mind the rest and get through.
Sure. Give me a d20, see if you hit.
Come on. Fuck's sake.
2. Yeah, no matter what, you're pretty much all the way through, so despite your very shoddy
Shoddy?
you managed to just kind of make like a line going down from where you are, so if you kind of suck in your gut, there's a narrow enough passage where you can squeeze through into the room. So
I squeeze through and I want to move towards this area.
sure, where do you want to go? Over here?
Yeah. I want to pursue you.
Sure, give me a d20.
10.
Yeah. You look around, you can't see your Space Marine friend Mike Honey anywhere. You see the woman with her back facing towards you, and currently what looks like a pedestal that contains something. It currently looks empty, but besides that, you can't really make out anything strange about the area around you.
Do I see the harm floating? Because the
No.
invisible person's holding it.
No, he's under the ramp, so it's currently not in your line of sight.
Wait, the horn is not
It,
invisible?
it
I
is,
thought
but I'm
that-
saying that's
Okay.
also the case, but not in your line of sight, and he's also invisible. So all right. So anything else you want to do? You still have an offensive action. Actually, no. Wait, you did the mining laser, so no. Okay, so next turn, Rosabella's turn. So she is. Yeah, so she notices that you aren't following her inside. And she turns around and she says, "Where'd you go?" Says, "Do either of you want to respond?"
I want to say, who are you talking to?
Who are you talking to, Skitz?
Gaslighter.
She goes,
Convince her. Oh, that's funny.
she
Try and
goes, your
convince her that
friend was
she,
your friend was just right here, and she points to the ground in front of her.
convince her I never
He
entered
was
the
in
cave.
he was in the ground.
She says, "No, he was standing right here."
That's rude. Whoa.
Okay, so
That seems too unbelievable.
okay, to
Yes.
Yes.
she gets a 2 plus a 2 plus 8. That's 10. Novi, can you give me a seduction roll, please?
No shot.
What's the roll?
It's 8 plus half of charisma. Are you asking what her roll was or what your roll is?
Oh, okay, 8 plus 5.
Oh my god.
8 plus 5. Yeah, she tries to, but it's not really convincing. She says, she says, "I got something really interesting to show you. Could you come over here into my tent, please?"
That's bait. That's so.
I even though I failed the roll, I still do it.
You still do it.
He's getting baited live.
Sure, so
I'll win. I'll win.
so she goes into her tent with you, and she says, I've got this on me," and she quickly pulls out a vial of her stim pack stuff, and she. All right, so
Is he gonna get stabbed like a junkie?
how she's going to do herself first. So
I don't like drugs. I don't want to. I don't like that.
1 second. I'll bear back.
all right, so. Yep, she
Okay,
takes
I'm-
9%. And she kind of gets a look of ecstasy on her face, and she says, It feels so great. And she hands you a vial with a little needle on it of stim pack. So, hold on.
Roll to see if you get AIDS.
No, it's a different one. It's not the same one she was using, but in a copy. Right, you can add one of those to your inventory, and she seems to be encouraging you to use it. So, Minobi, do you want to?
That's pretty good.
Do you want to
I don't
use?
want to. I don't want to. I don't want to use it right now.
You should use it right now. She
That's
told you.
pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah. So, you don't want to use it right now?
I feel like that'd be a waste.
She kind of puts her hands on your shoulders, and she goes,
The mom
no,
is.
no, no. It's not a waste. It'll make the experience so much more better. How do you,
I cave. I take the drug.
No.
okay, give me a d6 roll.
Wow, I'm wasting the drug. GG. It's pretty good. Pretty.
All right, you take 3 damage to all HP, all body parts. Okay, I DC. Who DC?
What?
You just DC. Here.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Wow, this feels epic.
this feels up.
I'm glad to know you've never taken drugs in your life. Wow, this feels epic, bro.
Straight edge.
Me when drugs.
Drugs are
Okay.
bad, by the way. Let's make that clear.
Drugs are like brown.
Okay, okay. Alright, come on. I'm a DM. I gotta get into character. Okay,
Do
Alright,
you also agree that tobacco and nicotine are brown? I think that's like.
yes. But anyways, she is going to
Anything addictive, really.
attempt to pinch your nipples. Do you want to try to block her?
I left for 1 second.
This is what you missed, Loveridge. You missed the ERP.
I left. I literally rejoined. I was listening.
I
left for
I
1
will
second.
not resist. The drug feels too epic.
Hit.
This could be you, but no, it's Jordan.
No, I'm glad it isn't. I'm glad it isn't.
Okay, sure. So
Roll a d20. Let's see if you like to.
no, so she deals 4 damage to your torso and kind of gently tries to lean you back on the ground.
Hey, yo.
Wow.
This is the mater and his wife, by the way.
What his wife did.
Minobi does not resist.
I'll be right back. Give me like 2 minutes.
Yeah, hold
Not even
on.
2 minutes. 1 second.
Yeah, whoever does want to be here for the Jordy Jordan RP. Do you want to resist her at all to the gentle pushing to get you on the ground?
No. The drug is just so epic.
King ERP.
Okay, so she's on top of you and basically straddling you. Let's see. She did that, so Okay.
But I'm back. What happens?
Good timing. That's the end of her turn. So Maverick, it is your turn. What do you
Alright.
want to do? You currently see your mentally disabled friend being raped in a tent. So what do you want to do? And doing drugs.
I mean,
My wife rapes me.
Whoa.
I want to go. Oh fuck.
You should let
He
him
wants to
enjoy
go
his
off. Fuck.
life.
No. I do want to say that, but I want to like talking to Vox and ask. Jordy
need a
Jordan,
condom?
do you like need? Do I need to intervene?
Assistance.
Do I like need to get you out or something?
You need extraction.
I can't pay attention to the Vox right now.
I want to Vox. I want to Vox their something, but I want to ask them. Guys, I think Jordy Jordan's getting raped. What should I do?
Do any of you want to respond?
Nobody? Nobody
No,
cares
but-
that our teammate Jordy Jordan's getting raped? Um, Shit, like, what am I to do, man? Fuck.
It's up to you.
will
You have all
respond.
three of your actions.
I will respond. By what? Is it a Godzilla or something?
No, it's like some whore.
How did she overpower Jordan Jordan?
She gave him drugs and he just took them.
Yeah, he deserved it.
He deserves
I
the
mean-
rape.
I mean, fair enough. Okay, I want to look behind them and see if there's like stim packs and stuff.
In the tent? Sure. Give me a d20.
Yes, sir. $19.
You can look back in the tent and you can see that she does have various supplies and things like that, like various crates and things like that. They're not really labeled or specified, but you can see she does have a lot of stuff in her tent.
Okay, they're like in flagrant or however you say that right now. So if I were to sneak behind them and start, opening crates, they wouldn't notice now, would they?
No.
Okay, I would like to do just that.
Sure. So you go into the tent and start opening crates. You would have to do a sneak roll, but you're invisible, so you already passed the sneak roll automatically. So yeah, you open the crates. Give me an investigation roll. Give me a d20.
Mm-hmm. 1 second. 2.
You open it and you find a lot of kind of assorted junk. But it seems kind of strange. There's things like hats, there's people's shirts, there's some jewelry there's necklaces and gold bracelets and things like that. It appears this crate maybe is clothing? Question mark. But anyways, so anything else you want to do?
I can't investigate any more stuff now, can I?
No, you have an offensive action though if you want to use it.
You should give me the horn.
What?
You should give me the horn.
Give me the horn.
You said it's chaos, so I think I should have the chaos item.
I'm not exact. I'm kind of a Night Lord, sir. Chaos also fits me. I
think you should blow the horn.
Okay, fine. I'll go far. I'll do it next turn. I skipped my turn. We're good.
Okay.
I can't move back, so no point.
Can't sneed. Okay, so back at this thing, so So Mercy is going to run over here, and Grake partway through is going to stop following her. How far can she get? She's there. Anyways, she is okay. Can Fetus, George, and also Lysander give me a perception check really quick? Lysander gets a 10. Plus her level.
I get a 4.
Okay, Fetus, are you there?
Fetus, lettuce.
Fetus, you
yam,
there?
acid. There is proof.
This guy needs to hop off deadlock.
Okay.
Hello.
But yeah, can you give me a perception check really quick?
Okay.
Two plus half your level. Okay, so both George and Fetus did not roll higher than her sneak roll, so Mercy runs off into the darkness, and you can't see where exactly she went, but Lysander did roll higher than her sneak roll, so she can still see her. Okay, and Mercy is going to roll 13 minus 5. That equals 8 plus... Okay, that's a hit. Patient. 15, that is left leg. 7 plus 12, that equals 19. Fetus Astra takes 19 damage to her left leg. Okay, that yeah, she gonna end her turn. Next turn, Seesaw. It is your turn. So what do you want to do?
Obviously, I want to kill these bastards. These bloody bastards.
Sure, but if you're trying to see where Mercy is, give me a perception roll.
I probably need to move forward before I do that. I don't.
You can do it
remember
either way if you want, but
this way again.
sure, you want to go that way? All right.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Furthest you can get is to the...
Yep. And then perception. 20.
Let's see, 20 minus 5 plus half your level. Yep, that's higher than 12, so yeah, you were able to see where she is over here.
Fuck that bitch. I shoot my gun.
Sure, give me a d20 and see if you hit.
15.
15, 22, and minus 5. Yep, that's still a hit, so roll for location.
4.
Torso. Alright, roll for damage.
Let's do the for the 10s again. Heat damage.
Sure.
Yeah. Let me see. 27 heat.
27 heat to torso. Okay.
Yup.
Okay, that destroys her armor. Let's see, 27 minus 12, that equals 15. Half of 27 is 13. Okay. Okay, so she is currently unconscious. Yeah, and Grake saw that and he kind of yells out a cry of distress. Anything else you want to do? Anything else you want to do for your turn? You still have a free action.
I'm good. I'm good.
So after Seesaw, it is Grake's turn, so is going to run to over here. And he is going to shoot at Seesaw. 8 plus half of level. 16 and minus 5, so that's 11. That is a miss, so he misses Agrasan with his melta-gun, and he kind of yells with tears running down his face. He says, "How could you do that to Mercy? She's the nicest bloody fucking woman on this planet."
What?
What? Alright, I'll translate into American English. He yells, "How could you do that to Mercy? She is the nicest fucking bloody woman on this planet."
I believe you.
I believe you. I'm going to do it again. Okay, so let's see. His free action. Hold on. Yeah, for his free action, he is going to use another med pack on his left arm. 16. Okay, that is the end of his turn. After Granke's turn, it is Lysander's turn, so she is going to run over towards them. Fetus, do you want to follow her?
Yeah.
She is going to run over and try to shoot Mr. Drake from behind. Which is a fucking catastrophic miss. So she rolls a 1. That is fucking bloody awful. Okay, so she get a double critical failure.
Oh, that's nice.
Her Let's see, what is it? A combi plasma gun. Her combi plasma gun breaks in her hand, so can't use that until it's repaired. Okay, so she passes her turn. Alright, it is Astra's turn. So Fetus, it is your turn. What do you want to do? Fetus, you there?
Oh, yeah.
It's your turn, so what do you want to do?
Hit the best mercy.
You're currently not in melee range of Mercy. Lysander ran you kind of near Mr. Grake.
I'll shoot Grake again.
Sure. Give me a d20 roll, see if you hit.
12.
12 plus 19, or sorry, plus 7. That equals 19 minus 5. Yep, exactly a hit. So, alright, give me a location roll.
13.
13, that should be right arm. Alright, give me a damage roll.
17 entire damage.
17 heat
Easily.
damage.
Yes.
Okay, 17 heat damage to right arm. Okay, you disable his right arm. Okay, anything else you want to do? You still have a movement action and a free action. I'm gonna assume you pass then. Okay. After Astra, George, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Shoot Grake.
Sure. Okay, then give me a d20, see if you hit.
Nice.
19 plus 7, 26 minus 5. Yeah, that's still a hit, so roll for location.
6.
That is torso. Yep, alright, so roll for damage.
$58.
58 to torso. And that's just regular damage. Alright, 58 to torso, so 58 minus 22, that equals 36. So it destroys the armor and... you reduce his torso HP to 0, and Mr. Grake looks over at you and he says, Katie fucking stands Imperial Fists.
So true.
Okay, anything else you want to do for your turn? You still have a movement action and a free action.
What did he say? Say it again.
Do you need me to de-British it?
Yes.
He says, Katie stands fucking Imperial Fist.
I'll say, just Perison, shut up.
No need.
Okay, so
Very well.
you still have a movement and a free action. Anything else you want to do?
No. I will pass my turn.
Okay, so let's see, save.
All right, back to Minovi's rape day. No, it's date rape. I said it the wrong way.
Damn.
the rape date.
That's even better, actually.
Okay, so Minovi, it's your turn. Anything you want to do?
I want to counter rape.
Counter rape.
Mods counter rape him.
It's basically self-defense if you think about it. So long as he doesn't use excessive force.
Don't put me into a self-defense situation, John Oliver. We'll have to counter rape you, John Oliver.
Oh, wait, I have 2 offensive actions this turn, don't I? Because I took the drugs.
Offensive action, yeah.
Yeah, 2 offensive actions.
Oh
Yep.
no.
So what do you want to do? You want to enter combat?
I want to put an end to this rape immediately.
Okay.
What?
How are you gonna do that?
Damn, can't believe it.
Just
He
get
doesn't
out.
enjoy it anymore.
So you want to push her off of you?
He got post nut clarity.
I want to pretend to have just bust.
Okay, I think that's a deception roll or a bluff, but anyways.
Are you faking an orgasm?
5.
5 plus half your charisma.
This is
That's
great.
5.
So 10. She's gonna roll in Maverick also, you roll. 3 plus, let's see.
Is it half charisma?
Yes, half of charisma.
I'm
but-
not even gonna roll. I get over 10, just from the cow.
Let's see, 3 plus 8.
GG.
Yeah, neither of them are very convinced that you just busted a nut in your pants.
I wanna roll a. I wanna roll like. There's no point for this because I'm gonna pass it most likely. But I wanna roll a Constitution to try and contain my laughter. Yeah, I'd pass. If I got a 1, I would have just fucking said I started blur. I just started laughing uncontrollably.
Okay, so Minovi, go on with your turns. What are you doing? She looks down at you, kind of in a mixture of contempt and disappointment at you just faking an orgasm.
I want to run out of the tent. I'm really embarrassed. I'm really embarrassed right now. I'm really embarrassed.
Hold on, wait. If you want to push her off you, I'm gonna consider that a offensive action. So
Actually, can I want to use my mining laser while I'm being raped?
yeah, why not?
Yeah, I want to pull out my mining laser and start mining the roof.
I mean, you're in a tent, so
Okay, I want to pierce through the tent and mine the roof. Sure, you can pierce the tent. Won't you?
Is she gonna try and hop? Is she gonna try to hop out of the tent?
I mean, you can definitely cut open the top of the tent with a mining laser, but it's not going to reach the roof. You're in a big cavern.
Actually, I will just use the rape. I want to push her off me.
Okay, sure. So give me an initiative roll.
16.
16 plus half of your charisma.
Plus 5. Wait, plus half my charisma.
Or the
Plus
initiative
5.
roll. Plus 5, alright. So 21. Okay, so here is how it is going to work. So you're going to give me a strength check to try to push her off of you. D20, and because you're an ogre, and plus your total strength.
Plus 32.
Plus 32, so 34. Yeah, you're easily... Well, actually, she needs to roll a strength roll, but it's not really going to matter anyway. 18 plus half of her strength. Yeah, you're easily able to push her off, but while you're doing that, she kind of yells. She goes, "Finally a fight!" And she uses her ability. She is also going to do an offensive action.
But it's my turn.
I know.
What?
6 plus half of her strength equals 10. Okay, so the very same time that you push her off, she also just kind of like grabs and sinks her nails into your right leg for 9 plus, yeah, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for 13 total damage.
Jordy Jordan's obsessive ex-girlfriend. I see.
Okay, and I have 2 offensive actions, so she's gonna get raped.
Yeah, so alright, so what do you want to do?
I want to hit her with my Fortress Crusher twice.
Ooh, alright.
Twice.
Well, I mean, you already
Yes.
did one offensive action, so you have one more offensive action.
That counts as a defensive action.
Yeah, pushing
What?
her off.
What? Just like getting free of myself.
Just kidding. Yeah, alright, so you want to hit her with your Fortress Crusher. Alright.
Are we joking?
1. Alright, that's a miss. So
Did he miss?
So you swing your weapon at her, and she kind of laughs out in ecstasy, and she goes, "I love it so much when they struggle." And she pulls out her poison knife. Well,
This is retarded. She's doing an attack. That's why it's not even her turn. This is bullshit.
it's it's not. There's literally a reason for this. But anyways, so 12. That is a hit. Location. That is 9. So I believe that is right arm. But respawn in the thing. Yep, 9 is left arm. Do you want to try to block it?
Yeah.
Okay.
6.
6. Nope,
Four
you
seconds.
don't block it.
And she gets like 6 billion more attacks from that.
Anyway, so stabs you in the right arm for 9 total damage. Does that deal any damage to your HP?
Yeah.
Okay, so give me a resilience roll then. 1 plus half your constitution.
+2.
I don't know. Okay, so you got less than 9, so you're currently stabbed with the Escher poison knife, so change your... You can add to your status poisoned. Okay, so it is still your turn. You have a movement and a free action. Anything you want to do?
Let me examine my options. I want to throw. I want to try and throw my knife at a civilian. I want to deal with people in the camp.
Um, sure, you're trying to do that as a free action, sure. Give me a d20 roll.
6.
Yeah, so you try to throw your knife at one of the civilians for sake of thing. Let's say it's someone right there. As you throw it at them, the knife just goes right through as if they aren't even there, and they don't even the person doesn't even seem to notice you, and as it goes and hits the ground, it just pops back into your hand.
I want a lot because we be fighting ghosts and shit. And then
You still have movement action if you want to go somewhere.
I want to run.
Yeah, run as far as you possibly can.
Yep, she screams. She again screams in enjoyment and follows you.
Obsessed. You'll never be a real one.
Okay, so next turn it is Rosie Bella's turn.
What? Again?
No, she didn't take a turn. It was we switched to this map, and then it was Minovi's turn. And now it just goes back down the list, so then it's Rosie Bella and then yours.
Didn't she attack twice?
During his offensive actions, yeah.
That's cap.
Okay, so it is her turn. She is going to kind of laugh and make fun of you, and she is going to... She's gonna say, you know you're never gonna get out of this place. You're never gonna leave. You picked the wrong friends. They have left you here to die.
Oh, that's just objectively not true. So shut the fuck up.
And she kind of motions around and she says, well, I don't see any of them here, do you?
I do. You don't know where he is though.
I want to roll a perception. I wanna hear what she said.
Yeah.
Okay, 19. I hear her say
Yeah.
that. I don't see anyone. Beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright, so she can't, so she is going to pass her turn. So, Maverick, it is currently your turn. What do you want to do?
All right.
Hold on.
So, first and foremost, I want to look through her stuff one more time. That's my free action.
He's just gonna ignore his friend.
No, don't worry. Take it easy. I want to look through the stuff one more time.
Sure.
Actually, wait, no. Is that a free action?
Yeah.
Not doing that. Okay. I go and I chase after them.
Sure. She is going to choose to do nothing, but go on.
I'm invisible, sir.
I know.
She can see me.
No.
Okay. I want to roll perception again. 1. I see nothing.
1 plus half your level, that's 7, so
Yeah, fair enough.
her skill is also going to... How'd you both roll 1s? But yeah, she's kind of tunnel visioned on Mr. Jordy Jordan at the moment. But anyways, so...
All right. Does
So,
she look?
hold on, do you want me to
does
tell
she-
you what you see, or what?
You can tell me, but I want specifically to know if it looks like I can hit her, or if she looks like an apparition.
No, she seems very much physical. She's definitely physically interacting with Mr. Jordy
Okay.
Jordan.
Okay. Beautiful. Tell me what else I see.
Yeah, you can see everyone also just going about their business, looking as if nothing happened. You notice people going into tents. You can hear subtle moans coming from one of the tents. People standing around and talking. They have not noticed what's gone on whatsoever.
All right. I would like to roll for attack. No, I would like to do. I had 2 stim packs. I've used one. I want to use the other.
Sure, you can use. Yeah, you can use a stim pack. Sure.
Okay. It's the one that gives me double damage, right?
No, the stim pack is 1d6 to all party parts, and you get 2 offensive actions.
Yeah.
Yep. So roll a d6.
All right.
That's not a d6.
Kill myself. It basically is, but yeah, fair enough.
Oh yeah, what number is that?
That's a good question. 4.
Okay, so you take 4 damage to all HP on all your body parts.
Give me a second. Give me a Oh, okay. It's the same value everywhere. So that's it. Alright.
Yep, and you have 2 offensive actions this turn. So what do you want to do?
I basically got 4. Attack. 15. I hit.
You hit, okay, and location.
Location, right, 1 second. I was looking at the weapon I was gonna use. Oops. 18.
18, and she...
Doesn't matter where I hit. Really.
Yep, and she can't block because you're invisible currently, and she rolled a 1 on her perception check,
Okay. So, I want to use the Vindication Clause. So,
Hold on, I'm pretty sure that's the one that you have to attack with Mercy and Forgiveness in order to hit with it.
indeed, I'm going to use Mercy and Forgiveness with the Vindication Clause.
Yeah. Okay, so calculate damage with those really quick.
I'll do that. Well, of course it's a 4, okay. 17, that's 21. 21 plus 19, that's like 40, isn't it?
Yeah.
And...
To right leg, you said?
plus 8, so 48 times 2.
Okay, so that's 80, 96. So 96 to her right leg. Alright.
And I want to tell her, you said you couldn't see me earlier. To your dismay, that's the entire point of a Night Lord.
Okay, so her right leg is currently disabled, and she is... That's great. All 3 of you are laughing at once. She kind of laughs and says, "There you are!" And she swings her blade back at you.
But wait, I have another attack.
Yeah, I know, but we have to do...
She has minus 5, by the way.
It's like a retarded bullshit character.
She has minus 5, by the way.
So, minus 5 damage. Well, this is going on simultaneously as you're doing it, so 15. That's a hit.
Are you not gonna give her? Are you not gonna give her minus 5? Because she's doing it simultaneously.
Yeah, you both hit at the same time, but anyways, so...
When I'm in a Hebrew competition and my opponent is Coco.
But anyways, she got a 12, that is...
Yeah, didn't you realize she hit you at the same millisecond you hit her?
Literally.
So
But
true.
anyways, do you want to try to block Maverick?
Sure, yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, your attack.
Wow, or you do
She
block.
will-
Okay, so hold on.
Do you know what happens now? Do you know what happens now? When
Yeah.
blocking roll, 1d20. If 15 or higher, the weapon is disarmed and thrown. Okay,
Yep,
if I get a
okay,
15,
hold on, wait, so hold on, 14 plus...
Yeah,
I got it.
some Jewish tricks.
I did it.
That's
16.
Hold on, wait. 15 plus 4, that's 19. What's your total block roll?
Well, what's my total block roll?
16 plus half your constitution.
Oh, 16 plus half my constitution. 16 plus 11.
Wow, very nice. Okay, so she attempts to stab you with her Escher poisoned knife. Wait, is that what it's called? It's called the Escher poison knife. And you quickly block it and entangle it in your claws and manage to fling it out of her grasp, so...
And I want to say, indeed, I am here.
It gets flung to, let's
I
say,
am here,
over
throw
there.
my guy.
Okay, so... Now she has minus 5.
I don't want to laugh again.
Okay, so...
I get one more attack, by the way.
Yeah, I know. It's up to you. Alright. So, you attack her with... What? What are you gonna do?
Same thing I did last time. Vindication clause plus mercy and forgiveness.
Yeah, okay, so give me a d20, see if you hit.
7 plus half my level, right?
Uh-huh. That's a hit.
7. 3 plus 7, that's what I meant to say.
Yep, that's exactly a hit. So give me a location roll.
Alright. What did I lag out there? It's okay. 5 torso, beautiful.
So, she will try to... Hold on, she needs to try to block it.
Sorry, I forgot. There you go.
It's alright. So, let's see, that is not a block, so... So go on, roll for damage.
14. 13. 37. Plus 8.
So 37 plus 8, okay, 45 to torso.
And minus 5 if it hits HP again.
Yep, so...
And can you pass me a sim talk?
I don't have any more.
Down.
I had 2.
Okay.
should roll
So
the
now
whole
for
thing.
her simultaneous attack, she is going to try to hit you with her horror baiting stick.
The what? Interesting.
Okay. That's a hit. Location.
Do I get to try and block?
Yeah. But hold on. 6. That's torso. Okay, you can try to block.
If I block this dude, it'll be so funny.
Nope. Okay, so damage.
I'm not a horse, so I should do half damage.
I'm not a whore. Um, 2 plus 9, so that equals 11. So she hits you in the torso for 11 damage with her horror beating stick.
Minus 5, right?
Yes, and minus 5. So
It's a
that...
simultaneous attack and it's not actually minus 10. Evil, evil, evil.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So how much was it again?
It is 11 minus 5, so that's 6.
6. Alright. I am almost out of armor. But I'm good.
Okay, so, let's see, I believe you did all your actions.
Indeed.
Let's turn her.
I would never leave Jordi Jordan, you fucking skunk!
Okay, so we've been playing for 3 hours. Do you want to call it here, or maybe go back and do one more round in the other area?
I'm good with whatever.
I'm good to sleep.
George, Fetus, Menovi? I said we've been playing for 3 hours. Do we want to go back to the other map and do one more round over there, or do we want to call it here?
I've
Maybe
been
do
falling
one more
asleep
round
for the
over there.
past 20 minutes.
Okay, we end it then.
Okay. Okay, so for the outro, everyone, thank you so much for showing up, and let me ask, since you all are here, do you all think you can make it the same time next week?
No.
No, you can't?
Damn. He just said that.
You think you can do Saturday then?
Possibly.
Goodbye, everybody.
Okay, so we'll try to aim for Saturday, 2:30 Eastern Time. Thank you all so much for showing up. We hope you all can join us next week. Remember, if you read down in the banner down below, we currently have 2 different donation goals. $200 to any player. If you want to give them money, just say so in the super chat and I'll make sure it gets to them. If they get $200 in donations, they will get a VTuber model, and you can see their actual character reacting down here at the bottom of the screen. In addition, if you want to summon demons to try to impede our party, just say what kind of demon you want, and you can read the description for the description, but use the links down in the description to say what kind of demon, and the amount of money determines how many of what class. So, we hope you all